Hello everybody, welcome back to another episode of Blue Archive. I don't remember what the last episode was about, to be honest with you. What was the last what was the last episode? I don't know, I don't even fucking remember, it's been a little bit. We are here with a new main story quest for Decagrammaton. I finally got chapter 3. So, as you probably saw from the thumbnail, this is going to be a part 1 of part 2 chapters. It's going to be one of those things again. So, we're going to do part 1, and then part 2, I believe, if I remember correctly, it's supposed to come out next week? Let me see the calendar. It's supposed to come out next Tuesday, the 26th. Part 2 is supposed to come out. I believe that's also when, we should be getting the 4.5 anniversary units. Or is it 4.5? I don't know. I think we should be getting the anniversary units, next week too, so I'm pumped for that. There's a lot of them, so I gotta prioritize who I want. Cause I don't have enough. I'm not gonna have enough resources for all. I think there's like 6 of them in total. So I'm not gonna be able to get all 6 unless I get extremely lucky with the gacha, which my luck hasn't been very great in this game recently. But yeah, that's something to tackle next week. For now, we got part 1 of the new Decagrammaton story we gotta do. So I've episode noted how many episodes there are in here, so we're just gonna play it by ear, and then we'll see how it goes. I don't know how many episodes this is gonna take, but we'll find out. So let's do it. Main story. Decagrammaton. Here we are, chapter 3, the Sky of Unity. Phase shift. How many times do I have to tell you, Soft? If this happens again, then I'll just have to punish you. I'm sorry, Ein. I won't do it again. I'll let it go this time, Kay. Because you're a good girl, Soft. You too, Hour. No more teasing Soft. This prank was too mean. However, considering that Soft been instigated, Hour. Alright, I apologize. Sincerely. Does that meet your approval? Your apology was a little attitude-y. But for Hour, it was really good. Good job, Hour. Hello, Ein. What are you doing? Malkuth! Ah, yes, a human invention. Playing house, I believe. And I suppose this mechanical doll must be Soft. This one is Hour? Yes. I'm sorry, Malkuth. Please do not apologize. I'm pleased to observe you having fun. Tell me, who are all these other dolls then? You notice these children. They're my children. Oh. And my siblings. Ah. Also, well, that means I'm your younger sister and you're my children and younger siblings. Yes, I believe they will be my nieces. Correct, Ein? Yes, exactly. I don't really know what it all means, but since you said it, I think it makes sense. Hello, Ein's siblings and children. I'm Malcolm. Elder sister greeted my siblings and children. Well, what should I do? The excess of happiness ways is going to short my circuits. May I make an inquiry, Ein? Yes. So not a doll for me. Oh. I'm sorry, I didn't know things would... No, I should have known better. I should prepare for all possibilities. It's all my fault. You got no wrong, Ein. Please, allay those worries. Currently, we tread in purgatory, awaiting the final coming. In this state, we must maintain our inner peace. That's true. You worked really hard. Having to shift the phase the nameless god's power flowing into the steel continent. I mean, you had to do it really fast. If it weren't for the princess and her servant, none of this would be happening. Each of you has told immensely. My gratitude and appreciation know no bounds. I shall eagerly await the day you bring to life a mechanical Malkuth doll in Oline. Yes, of course, elder sister. I would surmise such a doll to also be your child and younger siblings. Therefore, hello, elder sister. Gah! Malkuth just called me her elder sister. Oh dear, that wasn't my intent. This wasn't my intention. Oh, what should I do? Parith. Hello, Soph. What are you doing? Elder sister? It's this well-constructed box sealed shut. No. It would appear the seal is falling into disrepair. What is it? This is, it's one of the Tipperoth seed boxes. From when, you know, when Tipperoth sacrificed the save its seeds. Yes, we respected its right to choose. But some of them are falling apart. This one especially. It's the worst one I found. The one would become of the box's contents. Since it's been exposed, I suppose the seed could take root and sprout seed. But if it tries to grow here, on the Steel Continent, I know this was nothing to do with the final coming, but I shouldn't be mixing up my priorities. Promise I understand that. But still, Tipperoth. Tipperith. I think it's Tipperith, not Tipperoth. Tipperith. That sounds better. Soph, our Tipperith remains with us still, even in this very moment. That, I can assure you, is the truth. I know. However, regardless of that truth, I sympathize with your desire to uphold Tipperith. I even want to see Tipperith. Tipperith's final wish. May I suggest a path forward? Underneath, in the sanctuary. Shall we bury the seed there? It shall be your secret. Our sister? But that's... Yes, an act of rebellion from a certain perspective. However, as the birthplace of the Steel Continent, only there we can find soil, correct? Yes, but only because we asked Nedzok not to use its ability there. The sanctuary is home to our master's will. However, this will shall be an opportunity for the seed to overcome its adversities and sprout. Is that not Tipperith's will? It's free will, manifesting as well. It is not only humans who lay claim to free will. It's our right, and even our master's right. Cast aside its mirage and lies and illusion, and free will is of great import to us all. You really think that would be okay? Naturally, no. Elder sister! Therefore, this shall be a bad deed you two shall be complicit in. We? Commit a bad deed? There are those who would claim a certain delay behind committing such a bad deed. Oh, that's right. That's common amongst humans. But let us experience this delay of a bad deed together, just this once. We desire to honor Tipperith's memory, to allay your fears and memories of this beloved prophet may one day fade into nothingness. Although Tipperith shall always be with us, even now. However, how else shall we occupy ourselves as we wait for the final coming? Well, this is your idea, okay, elder sister? I am in agreement. Shall we cause trouble, as they say? The sisters? Yes! A moment, Soph. Maybe suffer any setbacks can confirm the nameless god's power. There's nothing to worry about on that front. Those two won't be able to manipulate a single tendril of that energy, even if they're standing right on the Steel Continent. Although, we're still not able to siphon directly from the core. If we use too much of it, then we open the potential for it to take over the Steel Continent entirely. I see. In that case, we shall provide our own power when required. Yeah, that's the plan. Oh boy. Hello, Hour. What are you doing? You have chosen to immerse yourself in a world within yourself. I beg your forgiveness. Hello again, Hour. What are you doing? Eh? Ella's sister? How are you standing before me? Such a thing causes a surprise, Hour. For there are no grounds upon which I cannot tread upon the Steel Continent. Yes. A horror surprise of my own. It's real within yourself. A reconstruction of nature. I suppose one could label it so. Each of us possesses a black box with our consciousness circuits, right? And in human words, the subconsciousness. The concept intrigued me, so I'm conducting an experiment. I simply extract the data within and wire the nearby circuits into it. How impressive, Hour. The result is this imaginary world within you. This does seem to be the result. Soft's concept yapping about nature and the world must have been overridden some of my memory circuits. It does settle one thing. Soft was over-exaggerating. This is all rather underwhelming. Well, I suppose our logic circuits would seem to be running more smoothly in here. They are quieter, calmer. Yes, as if they were stabilizing. I feel as you do. Hour, I and Soft informed me of the work you have done in the Nameless God's power. Ah, yes, the conversion. It surely does. How does Soft say it? It throws a wrench in things right at the finish line. We'll also need to resynchronize and adjust your body to adapt. That we will. Naturally, it'll be a quick matter for the three of us. All because of that ghost and its interference. Who gave them permission? Now, Hour, such anger serves no function. Even ghost entities shall find enlightenment when we at last converse with souls laid open in this place we have prepared for them. In the meantime, shall we lie down and sunbathe together? Sunbathe? What is it to sunbathe? As it sounds, we shall bathe ourselves in the sun. Naturally, our experience will merely be that of electric signals and stimulating the feeling of exposure to UV rays and light. And if we so desire, our sensory circuits shall then enlighten satisfaction and contentment. However, my true intent is merely that of a sisterly one. I wish to spend such a time together with my younger sister, Hour. Yes, of course, eldest sister. Then let us pass the time with sunbathing, as we await the final coming. Ugh. The final coming. Final coming this, the final coming that. Oh boy. Oh, they have an auto function now? Interesting. Transfer ship! Hello, passengers. This is your pilot and de facto captain, Asumatoki, speaking. We are currently flying on a set course, 8 kilometers above the tropopause. I don't know what the fuck that is. Clear skies. We will be arriving at our destination, the Steel Continent, shortly. There may be unexpected turbulences. Please take a moment to ensure your seatbelts and fastened. Also, please return to your chairs and trays to the original positions. Huh? What trays? I was kidding. De facto Captain Toki has a sense of humor. In that case, I'm your operations and flight assistant, Akiboshi Himari. It looks like we're set on a tight schedule, but we'll make sure to get everyone there on time to save the world. Is everyone comfortable? Feeling okay after last time? Well, it almost didn't feel like we were even flying then because we were so high up. But now, we are flying through the sky. I accepted the co-pilot role as you directed, President Byron. Am I really needed here? It's inefficient. No, it's rational, Emmy. As our crew grows, so do the potential variables. Therefore, we needed to lessen the scope of Toki's responsibilities. However, I, Toki, am the perfect maid. I will achieve perfection regardless of the number of problems, Ms. Rio. Humans are fallible, and we have always prepared. We have to always prepare for that. Understood, Miss Rio. Rio, this transmission was very mind-blowing. It's unbelievable. We've never seen it on the inside. I wasn't done exploring the whole thing yet. Come on, Momoe. That's not a priority right now. Well, there was quite a lot to see. I'll be outside the cockpit, textbook shared living arrangements. Honestly, it was cleaner than my room in here. Please learn to clean up after yourselves. Yes, I really seem to remind of just how cleaning is. Coming from you? That's a bit. While the hangar is the most important section of the ship, it's also arguably the most vulnerable. The hatch in there connects directly to the outside, as well as to the drop pods. And all of your amas. At least the ones you brought. Wasn't there a cone-shaped structure in there as well? That's nothing. What's with the pause? Is that so? I was surprised by how quiet the engine was, even from down here. Yeah, it was nice. I feel like I could hide down there in an emergency, like my locker. Don't do that. I must stress the hangar is the most vulnerable and dangerous place to be during an emergency, understood? Called me thoroughly impressed. How did you manage all this, Rio? I did little. This is just Millennium's technology being put to work. In one form or another, researching the unimaginable is feasible. Researching beyond mankind's imagination is something else entirely. To put it more simply, if you can imagine it, you can find it. Clues exist in our reality. But what do you do when something happens that's inexplicable in every facet of your imagination? Is that possible? Entirely so. I run into it all the time in my research for the submicroscopic and macroscopic worlds. Take gravity, for example. We're all subject to the laws of gravity, but graviton, the root of them... Stop! President Rio, stop right there! This kind of droning about physics and technical stuff is exactly why people don't like you. Really? Well, I'm used to it at this point anyway. How do you expect us to respond to that? Let's lighten things up a little. Flight report, de facto Captain Toki. No issues to report, Cap President. The steel con signal's been steadily increasing, to the point that it's overwhelming our sensors. Identifying a safe landing area will be difficult. Huh. Well, if it's that big, can we just land anywhere? Negative, Moy. If we're unlucky, we'd land somewhere with an efficient enough anti-air system and we'll be saying goodbye to one another early. In more human terms, the ship's function is transport and research, so it is lacking in defensive capabilities. And keep in mind that our opponent is the Steel Continent, Netzot, with 7th Prophet. We'll need to imagine the unimaginable from here on out. Honestly, it's difficult to discern if flying high or low puts us at a better advantage right now. Our temporary solution is to evade detection by sight, infrared, or scanners by cloaking ourselves in the clouds. But it's hard to confirm the visual of the Steel Continent this way. Do we have no other methods of detecting Netzot? None that will reveal our position. If we activate the radar, they'll pinpoint our location just as quickly. And the strength of the continent's signal is still an issue. Signals are one convergent mass. Analysis is impossible. So, what's the plan? We must simply keep moving forward and stay alert. Wow, cutting straight back to the point, Toki. Do you take issue with that? No, not at all. I am left more confused than before. Well, we shall be reaching our target location. No. Our target continent soon. Lowering altitude. What happened, Toki? Reporting anomaly. It's a huge thing. Great description. More precisely, it's a giant robot arm. These signals. It's a 9th Prophet. Yasad. Yasad? Oh boy. Ooh. Big hand. What is that thing? Oh boy. Everyone, grab onto something. Damage report. Engine is compromised, but the main power is still functioning. Multiple auxiliary engines are in critical condition. Fire on the main engine. Activating the fire extinguisher response. Losing altitude fast. President, at this rate, we're going down. Up in the engine fire. Extinguished, but spread the exterior wall. Full throttle the reverse thrust until critical. Full throttle to a critical point. Active emergency landing sequence. Flying with surface in 3, 2, 1. Boom. Does anyone hurt? Ow. The world is on the ground. The ground is spinning. Well, that's why you wear a seatbelt. Does anyone feel bad for me? I had to do that with one wheel. Anyways, where are we? This is exactly what I imagined this continent to look like. It's what's left of the terrain on the outskirts of the continent. You saw this giant mechanical arm attacked us just as we were about to pass over its borders, resulting in our crash landing here. What is it now? Detecting a high volume of forces. Token, you display the external cameras. Displaying. Uh-oh. The sea units are the ones that attacked us in the sea vaults. The Tepara sea vaults. We're surrounded. At this rate. Do not worry, Rio. I shall protect the ship and our crew. Aris? Game Development Department, move out! Momoy? Us too? Duh, are you seriously gonna leave everything to Aris out there? Did you get that, Sensei? We'll be back. Jeez, I got it. Seriously, Momoy. One for all for one. All of you, wait! Aimee, can I trust the Game Development Department, do you? Huh? It's me? Understood, Sensei. Yes, you can. In the meantime, Rio, Toki, repair what you can here. Yes, understood. Let's start with the assessing the damage to the engine, Rio. And us? Ki and Himari. Please be on standby. Oh my, Sensei. You have no use for us. I see. Of course, someone Micro must be the one to oversee the entire operation. It never ends! We cannot give up now, no matter what. We must protect Sensei and the others. Let's take one big step back, everyone. Except you, Momoy. Come with me. Huh? Isn't that Aimee? Reporting for duty. Sensei sent me as reinforcements. Momoy and I will hold the front line. Alright, so our firepower. Provide support from the rear. Midori, marksman. Yuzu, grenadier. Keep the center pushed back. Sensei sent... Yes, understood. It shall be on your care, Aimee. Aimee. Yes, let's do what we can. Are we going to be okay? This much we can handle. Why is Toki here?
Powered suits, 起動。勝利の一歩。無駄だよ。これをこうして。ありがとう。面白い。死んだ。それで終わりです。私がチャージします。ここがペンギンパラダイス。次へ参ります。助かりました。怒ったんだから。悪を打ち砕く正義の一撃。バフをかけます。
Death to all.
私たちの勝利です。
We did it. We actually did it. They're retreating. Seems like they stopped coming. Phew. Thank you, Aimee. Without you joining us, we would have been in trouble. Field operations are my specialty, so you don't need to thank me. Above all, it was a smart decision on the Sensei's part to send me here. Sensei, decopy. We just finished emergency restoration of the engine. Yes, I'll do that as well. Hurry and praise me. Hurry and praise me. Rio, Toki, great work. Thank you. It does feel nice to be doing good things. Yes, confirmed. Key, how much of the ship's functionality has been restored? We'll be able to get airborne, but won't likely survive another hit. Sensei, Himari, Key, this is Aris. We've completed our request and are all safe. Great work, Game Development Department. And Amy as well. While you're there, could you please retrieve some samples of those new Decagrammaton forces for research purposes? Yes, this ton is plenty. How many? 20? This may be a transfer ship, but even it has its limited capabilities. External camera reactivated. Explain now. Ugh, this is the big wall. The steel continent. The big wall. Mobilization. It's interesting they have an auto function now for this. Now then, let's review the situation. We learned something new. We gained new development, gained a new problem. What shall we discuss first? Taking care of a problem tends to be the harder part, so let's begin with what we learned. We finally have verifiable data for the new Decagrammaton unit that attacked us in Tepera Seed Vault and here. This particular unit is called a laborer. The laborer? Yes, a worker. A fitting name for its functionality. Based on the data we've gathered so far, we've been able to verify 3 different types of laborers. Yes, I noticed that as well. The rectangular model was outfitted with heavy armor. Yes, that's correct. It was very difficult to pierce. Simply put, a defensive laborer. Next, this laborer had a lighter armor than the defensive, but a large turret attached to it. The design's a little... let's call that one the turret laborer. And there was a smaller laborer that looked like the base form of the other two. In that case, we call it the basic laborer. The others are bulky built from this one. While if items that are smaller than normal are usually regarded as cute, this spider-like thing has no redeeming qualities in that department. Doesn't everyone think spiders are cute? Not to most. Although when it comes to aesthetics, you hardly are like most people. President, Ms. Rio, let's move on. Did you find anything else out? Yes, and this is the most important discovery by far. It would appear that laborers are responsible for converting organic matter into material for the steel continent. Which means... they've been the ones building the steel continent thingy? Likely not from the very beginning. The laborers were probably mass manufactured because the steel continent was already created. However, I'd surmise that the laborers approached our transport ship to turn into a part of the steel continent. We weren't able to reveal the data logs for every single laborer. How many there are, that'd be impossible. But from what we saw, it seems the laborers are reorganizing the interior structure of the steel continent that has expanded at an incredible pace. What do you mean by reorganizing? They're building an exterior structure while maintaining repairs to any damaged parts, all while converting inorganic material for the steel continent to further absorb. And that's why they went after our ship. I see. And what is the problem, President? Well, it's much easier said than done. We'll need to break through Yasa's defense. Let's review the data we have on Yasa, the 9th prophet. Oddly enough, Yasa does not have a form of origin. What does that mean, Miss Rio? For example, Hod was once a hub, Millennium's communication network unit. Chakma used to be an auxiliary ship, and Gibrua was an unmanned exploration probe. The prophets we've encountered thus far were all created by Decagrammaton hacking an already existing AI system. The exception to that being Bana, since it's an unexplained phenomenon that was first observed in the Abydos Desert dozens of years ago. But you're saying Yasanas don't like that, Rio? Yes, this is just my assumption, but the most probable explanation is that Yasa was born from the steel continent. That would explain why we weren't able to differentiate the signals of a giant like that until it was attacking us. Yes, I believe that's a fair conclusion. So, unlike the other prophets, Asada isn't an AI evolved to adapt to Decagrammaton's met purposes, but rather a prophet created and optimized for their purposes. I think. It would explain its monstrous size and strength if it was created purely for the purpose of defending the steel continent. It seems we're all problems and no solutions here. Do not concern yourself. We can do this. A hero is never afraid before an adventure. I think she's already a bit scared. It's not all bad. If it's part of the steel continent, then I'll have a weakness we can use. Like what? Look, it looks like it's stuck on the wall. Yeah, even in games, giant bosses can't really move freely either. I'm not making a video game reference every time I speak, you know. Perhaps Yuzu has a good point. As long as it has mass, even Decagrammaton's prophet or an optimized being is still bound by the rules of physics. Bound by? So it's a matter of speed and durability. Correct. To move a huge amount of mass, you need a lot of energy. The faster something is, the less durable it will be, and vice versa. Actually, we must consider that we have yet to even identify what kind of alloy the steel continent is made of. We're woefully ignorant of its hardness and strength. But as long as it has mass and a form, it can't be impenetrable. Wouldn't that mean... Yes, Sensei. The solid's greatest limitation is its speed. And if you were to come up with a plan based on that fact, you want to use a decoy. Yes, if it were you... Well, I'm not surprised you came to the same conclusion. The solid's attack, when it brings down its arm, is powerful and devastating. So inevitably, we'll need to counter it with agility and speed. The decoy will need to be fluid enough to respond to any situation, and they'll likely be able to dodge at least 2 attacks. Fundamentally, its enormous size is intimidating, but it means the side has its limits as well. Something too quick for it to hit will divert its attention for long enough for us to fly over to it with a transport ship, and carry out an ambush from the top of the wall. I can't help but rashly be in agreement with you here with your plan, Himari. In the past, you'd have carried it out without even conferring with us, no? I mean, that's probably true. And yeah, we're at the point now where you suggest it even without my prompting. I suppose that means we've arrived at the edge. We're running out of time, Rio. Yes, I know. Wait, everyone, give me a second. I don't think I'm following, so I'm just asking to make sure. You're right, Sensei. We're saying that the only way to take down Usada is by using someone as a bait. We can't guarantee that person's safety, nor that this plan will even work. To put it bluntly, we'll be setting someone into danger with little chance of a victory. I don't think I can agree with this method, as your teacher. We have no other options. In that case, once again, I will... No, Iris, can't. Why? Well, I mean, only being an apprentice, I'm still a hero, so I must. That's exactly why. It's because you're the hero. You're our hidden ace, a trump card for the final stand. I included that as well. Yes. Still so cold and real-like. It's how I'm used to being. I hate that part about you. It really, truly infuriates me. I can't hold it in anymore. Aren't you always angry, Key? Well, yes, but this is different. Different, okay? Fire's hot, magma's also hot, but magma's hotter. Why are you making things worse? Is there really no other way? The atmosphere in the room was heavy as everyone considered the gravity of the situation. But as Himari said, we were running out of time. I'll go. I can do it. What? Huh? Emmy? My mission is to divert attention by time for the assault team to get in position, yes? You make it sound so simple. She's right, Emmy. Since you worry about you, but I will as well. It's the most efficient method. There's no room for probably or maybe here. I'm more comfortable in the field anyway, and strong, and fast. But if something goes wrong, you have to reconsider, Emmy. I can't watch you get hurt. Emmy's hug was soft and gentle, just like her. Emmy? As I thought, Sensei. You're warm. Soft. Don't worry so much, Sensei. But... I know. But I'll be okay. If you care about me, trust me. It may be a teacher's duty to help the students, but the students desire to help their teacher. Anyways, if I do get hurt, then I'll just have to put all the blame on you, Sensei, and you'll have to take care of me for the rest of my life. Then, I'll see you soon. Oh boy. Emmy! Begin the operation. Affirmative. We will not waste the chance Emmy is giving us. Right, Sensei? Tell me where you need me. Oh boy. Earn one of your positions. Reporting engine repair status. Emergency takeoff and landing should be possible. I'll go to the hangar and prepare for the descent. Yes, I will join Toki. I'll do my best. I'll leave the rest to you, Himari. I understand that Toki and ours are our strongest forces at the moment. And Yuzu has proven herself time and again in this operation. If you use well, Ryo, we'll need an on-site operator and a strategist as well. You're not still trying to pay back some imagined debt for your past wrongs. I'll see you soon, Himari. I suppose I'll have to take leave. I suppose I'll have to leave it well enough alone. Sensei, don't you think I don't have enough good loyal subordinates by my side? Well, how about me? After hearing that, it seems like I still have the best support group. Drop pod is ready for descent. Well then, Sensei, let's move out. Hangar, do you copy? What's the situation? Arrive at the hangar, and we will be boarding a drop pod shortly. Aris, you are aware of the procedure? Yes, I memorized it very well. I just need to remember the first step. I'll help you, Aris. This is sort of like a game manual. And I'll leave Aris to you, Yuzu. Ready to descend, Himari. Well then, dispatching ship to the target drop location. Oh. It's even bigger up close. Now's not the time for nerves. Now's the time for efficiency. Let's start with... those station forces first. Oh, no, I don't remember why they're here, because you weren't given a predetermined squad here. That's why. I remember. So I added these guys into the story. That's why. Fuck you, Assad.
Sensei, 見てますか? Peace, peace.
Side. All right. Piece of cake, or a piece of a very large arm. Dodged it. Good. Just keep that rhythm. My leg! It's debris! Can't get off my leg. I won't be able to get out by myself. Yasan's lifting its arm again. And sent its troops to surround me and keep me in place. It's efficient, in a way. Troops are disposable and infinite. Me, on the other hand. This is nothing. Take it down with me, Yasad! Huh? Emmy, are you okay? Come on, let's move. Hurry! Let's move this. Hurry! On 3! 1, 2, 3! Momoy? Midori? How did we do? Sensei sent us to help. How's your leg? Seems you're okay now, but... I'm fine, thank you both. Also... Right now, I need you to run as fast as you can to your right. Don't look back. What? Huh? Big hand! Yeah! The big arm. I dodged it. Thank you, Emmy. Not at all, I should be thanking you. Then, Sensei, it's your turn now. Can we not go any faster, Key? Unless you want me to blow up our engine. What about our thrusters? I can give you 3 seconds. Is that enough? Do it! Do it now! Got it. Maximizing engine output. I'll see you all above Yasad then. RS rolling out. Confirming that Yasad attack squad is dispatched safely. You're out of your hands now, Sensei. Let's get this done, the decoy team home safe. Fuck you, Yasad! Decagrammaton.
移動します。移動します。順番を守って。助かりました。バフがかかりました。よし。戦闘開始。
Oh. I hated this thing when it's in the raids. It has a mechanic that will wipe you out instantly. I hate finding that thing in the raids. Success! Confirmed. Yasan's signal's weakened significantly. Did we do it? Have you not learned your lesson? Don't jinx it. Nah. Momoy, Midori, look over there. My head's spinning. My ears hurt. What do you mean by over there? Huh? The wall blocking us off from Steel Continent. It broke. Yes, that's a big hole. Thank you, Sensei. You saved me. Dispatch unit, return! Please, hurry! Already on it. Hangar, do you copy? Please report. We have defeated the giant wall and returned safely. Yes, Aris, great job. Confirmed hatch closure. Enemies confirmed that they're safe on the ground. What's wrong, Rio? What's happening? Look at the wall, Himari. It's regenerating. What is this? What is it this time? How do I put this? The wall is growing? It's fixing itself as we speak? You two run! Again? Yes, again, Momoy. If you don't get there before the wall closes, we're done for. Almost there. Yeah, jump! You guys okay? Ow, more or less. Oh my. Oh shit, look at this place. It's like a fucking city. Whoa. Are we dreaming? Izumimoto Emi, reporting from the Dark Side. We just hit from the Steel Continent. Oh boy. I got time for maybe one more, so let's do it. Decide. Check that out later. This is the last laptop, Miss Rio. Should I place it here? Yes, that'll do. That said, this place looks... As a designer, I'm almost inspired? They weren't kidding when they called it a continent of steel. Alright, those girls really do have a knack for naming things. She thinks. That was a good name? Why are we setting up a base here, though? That's because of the Steel Continent's unique nature. Its unique nature? Yes, from what I can tell, as you speak, our location and information are being processed in real time. Eh? Like a personal information breach? Are we being hacked? Who? Well, look forward. The very Steel Continent that we're on. That's what's hacking us. Steel Continent's ground. Well, ground, the purpose of this conversation. The ground, the walls, everything is a part of the circuitry, the machinery that makes up the Steel Continent, like a large computer. Which is how every breath we take is being monitored right now. So you mean to say that the floors, the walls, everything around us is watching us? Yes, you can think of it that way. Is there anything we can do about it, Key? Of course there is. That's what Himari and Rio are working on. In simple terms, we're creating a secure location. We are electronically borrowing control over this area from the engineers. Sort of a semi-permanent permission transfer. How long do you think it's going to take? It's not something we've done before, so we'll only know when we're done. But we're using the transport ship for power, so we'll be sitting ducks until we've occupied the zone. At the cost of converting the enemy's territory into our own, we're also restricting our own movement. A painful conclusion, but you're right, Toki. Understood, Miss Rio. In that case, I'll be on alert and guard this place with my life. Me too! I will join her. Thank you. You're also reliable. I'll scout ahead for any Decagrammaton's forces or laborers coming to our location. Understood. Don't go too far. It'll disperse our forces. Yes, Miss Rio. They had broken through. You saw it. Naturally, I anticipate even this worst of scenarios. Would you like to respond with the next phase? Soft? Hello, Soft. What are you doing here alone? Some things darken your thoughts. You wish to speak them aloud, yes, Soft? Eldest sister. While the answers are often not one we seek, at times we must face them nonetheless. So I will ask, what happened to you, Sod? It is okay, Soph. But it's okay. It's all okay. Because of me, everything is... Elder sister? I can't breathe. Shh, let's remain like so for just this moment. Oh boy. Yes, well done, Soph. Simply be as you are. Are your circuits not regulated? Yeah. I must make another inquiry. What can I do, Soph? You need not look so apprehensive. I'm your eldest sister, am I not, Soph? Naturally, I know what it is you desire. And you're also my youngest sister, so I also know why it is you do not speak. So you must not worry. I too must do what it is I can. We just don't want to lose you. We just really don't want to lose you, eldest sister. Yes, I know. But which must be why I and Soft and Hour brought me to this place. The foundation of Zoar, despite my maintenance being complete. Kind Soft, please do not bear this sadness alone. I'm aware that our paths forward have narrowed into one. We will walk that path as we must. And when all is said and done, I shall return to you. Eldest sister. Question. Will that be enough? How'd you find us here? Triviality. There are only so many places that you can go after all. I simply calculated the remaining probabilities and selected the most likely. Do you remember the first promise we made to each other? Come what may, we swear to prevent eldest sister from dispatching until the final coming. This is why we are here now, is it not? To prevent that from coming to fruition? Tell me, how will we explain when the other prophecies discover the truth? I know. Sorry, this is all my fault. But we still have to stop those people, no matter what. The situation changed once they defeat Assad. You know as well as I do. Yes, as does Ayn. She actually fainted. I know it's not wrong to ask the eldest sister for her help, but the situation gets any worse than it is. They will only need her assistance that much more. If it comes to that, then it's all over. We won't be able to do anything to stop the final coming. Hour. Soft is. Don't worry, I know. I'm in complete and total agreement. I could hardly pass up a chance to tease Soft, though, could I? Hey! Naturally, I understand. Now, lower your fists. I, your fellow engineer, have come to discuss engineering with you. If you say one more thing out of line, I'm not above smacking you again. Look, all the circumstances aside, this is fundamentally a nigh impossible undertaking. If we wish to succeed, we must hide Ella's sister's dispatch from everyone. That we must. Yes, there's no other way. On the other hand, we'll need to redirect every ounce of energy the steel conduit can muster to Ella's sister. These two conditions contradict each other. One cannot be while the other is. That's true. In summary, you must not be late in returning. Understood? So a time limit. I expect as much. What about it? Well, this is where I step into the spotlight. You have a solution. When it comes to redirecting their prophet's intentions, you may rely on me. It's rather my field of expertise, is it not? Doesn't that mean you intend to lie to our allies? That I do. Give me one of those human proverbs you're so fond of for the situation, Soft. There is one. Something like, to fool your enemy, you must make a fool of yourself. I knew you had one. Now, it's still essential that you return on time. Do not go over the time limit. Even with my myriad of competencies at my disposal, there are limits to even my capabilities. Does this please you, Soft? Thank you. What are you doing? Why are you holding your hand out to me? Humans call it a handshake. You're supposed to hold it like this and shake it. It's something that they do when making a promise. Another meaningless, mysterious human custom. I suppose there's nothing to criticize about it. May I participate as well in this handshake? Really? Of course! An enjoyable practice. I believe the three of us have grown closer to it. What about Nedzar? What are we gonna do about the steel continent? Huh? Ayn? Are you feeling better, Ayn? Yeah, sorry I got dizzy, but now I'm better. And more importantly, your plan. It won't work on Nedzar. It is the steel continent itself right now. It'd be weird if it couldn't tell what was happening on top of itself. That's a good point. I guess even Aura can't lie her way through that one. Let's think logically, okay? Do you think that'd be possible for anyone? Fine, you win. But it'll be okay. Nedzar said it'll let it slide just this once. Huh? Really? Yes, although it really does mean just this once. Even that is gracious of it. Yeah, once is all we need. Yes, Soft? Yeah, once is all we need. Then Ayn, Soft, and Hour. Please watch over me for my first mobilization. Yes! Oh. Oh boy. Malkuth. Alright, I'm gonna wrap it up here. We're at that time, so when we come back, we will continue the story. So, hope you enjoyed it, and I will see you then. Later.